Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the motherfucking podcast.
Hello, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today. I just want you to know that I took a bite to my sandwich and it's been keeping me dirtiest. And I'm thinking maybe she's
We were
done
just talking about this.
bite or something. Like, you want to bite, bitch? You want to fucking bite?
We were just talking about this. She's always eating, and I'm always sipping on something. And I'm like, why can't we? We're having a Pavlovian conditioning right now, where we're just conditioned to. I just ate, and I'm like, maybe a little brewski or whatever. No, like today.
Because like, I was not hungry. No, like, I was not that hungry until I got on here, and I was like, but I just want to eat and talk shit. Like, I just want to chat with my besties. Like, come on, like, because it really just feels. I feel like it loosens me up, pause, to like really just open up and like I just feel like I'm chatting. You know, when you go to brunch or dinner with your friends, just eating and chatting, like it's that type of vibe. Like, kill, but
It has to be a woman thing, like to just want to consume while you're talking excessively.
right.
Like they say, shoot I shoot. Luke Dennis, what's up with you? Hey.
Dahlia
And
had a thing for Duke for a little bit.
wow! Don't air my wow! What is wrong with
I'm shooting your shot for you, bitch. Like you think closed mouths get fed, bitch? Huh?
I don't want to get fed. I don't want to get fed. I'm gonna get married to somebody else. Dude, why you what's up with you? I told you I'm marrying old boy. What are you doing right now?
I'm trying to set up a strategic alliance here. Speaking about strategic,
I told you I you know who I you know what
speaking of strategic alliances, on the topic of strategic, I
that's
would like for us. Let's talk about strategic tears.
tactical cry. This is why do I bother to brief you on anything? You just I said tactical cry. You know what? Let me explain it. Eat your fucking yeah, clock her eating that fucking sandwich. Clock her again. Mm. Anywho's yeah, so it's tactical crying for real. Wow, we talk to each other. We're like, yeah, let's not talk over each other. Keep it like profesh. Well,
Oh, well,
how's that sandwich?
let me chew on that. Let me chew on that.
That made me giggle a little bit.
Right, I knew it. I knew it would.
I was about to bring up. I'm like, can you love your best friend so much that like because I love you so much, does that make me a homosexual? Like,
I feel like we've had this conversation before, off the pod, and I think to a certain degree, maybe we'll see. To make it gay that I'm baby trapping you.
I hope you're getting pregnant, right? Right?
What do you think would have babies first?
I really want to say you, but I can't even believe it.
Right. I'm glad you. I'm glad you know. I know you want. I knew it. You would think. First. I feel like if people were to observe if they knew us, the first thought would be like they'll think me, right? The obvious first to get pregnant. But if you dig a little deeper, look, if you shift it a little bit, I feel like it's gonna be you. I feel like it's gonna be you. Love that. I'm gonna spoil that baby rotten. That's gonna be you're actually gonna be having a child for me, actually.
I'm sure the other party in the creation of that life
does not matter. Not relevant at all. I don't even know why you bring him up, but okay, all right.
Right. Yeah. I'm sorry. That was super inconsiderate of
Thank
me.
you. Thank you. And
You're
this is
my baby.
yes, this is taking accountability. We love that. We love that.
I'm really evolving as a human being, and something about Lena sometimes just makes me devolve just a little bit. Just a little.
It was going somewhere. Why did I think it was going somewhere else? I hate you.
No, that's I looked at the expression in your eyes. I'm like, I'm taking this train off the rails. Driving this train off the rails. I got 2 exams tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. That's kind of what's on my mind right now. Hmm?
Good luck on those exams. But you're a smart cookie.
I am, but then it's like if it's not one thing, it's another, and then I got work. I'm like, God damn, when do I get to hold my dick?
That's right. Your balls are just constantly being jumped by other parties. It's just a lot. I can imagine. I have empathy.
There's a girl who said my ring looks pretty, and I said, first of all, I've had this for years. You've known me for 2 years, and you're noticing this now. Are you fucking serious? Kind of hurt my feelings a little.
Well, maybe she did notice it before. Just now saying,
Now she want to be on my body.
bitch. Maybe she. Oh, all right. She want me on your body bag.
Do you think you'd be R. Kelly or Diddy?
Next question. The fuck?
You don't listen to my brief anyway, so I thought let me throw some new shit in there. Fuck
No,
it.
no. I think I would notice that one.
What, yeah. Well, guys, really today we haven't hit a single thing that we. Oh yeah, tactical crying. Yeah. This is hard to follow, isn't it? So tactical crying, right? Like when you're feeling overwhelmed and you're feeling overstimulated and stuff like that, just like take a pause. Like I did it a couple weeks ago. I just literally went into a bathroom stall and I was like, ah! Ugly cried. And then I left feeling better. Keep it pushing, crying, keep it pushing.
You know what?
Do you think?
I love that. I fucking love that. Now, for the girlies that I feel like me, it's kind of hard to get to that point where I can like, I'm actually gonna cry. Sometimes I have to like make myself cry. Sometimes that looks like watching a really sad movie, watching something, or like for me, it's like watching a short movie that's like a tearjerker, so I can kind of just, expel all those like emotions that I have like pent up.
Exorcism.
What?
Exorcism.
Oh.
If we're gonna need a crucifix in this bitch. You said what?
I was. Anyways, because for me, I feel like it's maybe even as women or just even in general, I feel like women tend to kind of like bottle it all inside and keep it pushing, keep the ball rolling, keep working, keep doing what you have to do. That it's kind of hard to get out of that mind space of like, you gotta hustle and take time to be like, okay, hustlers cry too, gangsters cry too, y'all. So for me, I actually have to like force myself to be like, okay, I think I have a scheduled cry actually in 45 minutes. Let me prepare myself. Real talk, sometimes it does. Sometimes that's what it looks like for me. Like I have to fit it into my schedule and then keep it pushing.
Have you ever tried crying and shitting at the same time?
Because I'm tired.
It feels like a religious experience.
I mean, I've cried in the bathroom, like on the toilet. I don't know if it was mid shit though.
Bro, it's so hard to do, but when you hit it, it's like Nirvana, bro. Like it just.
I feel like my body would take a screenshot. I don't know. That's a lot of
That wasn't even an original thought. I like how you tried to pass it off. You saw that somewhere. You didn't just come up with that.
No, I didn't. Bitches can't be funny no more. It's like crying.
Bitch, you can't steal people's jokes and try to send it off like your own. Like, fuck's wrong with you? You're what's wrong in the world. I'm feeling devious today. Maybe it's because I'm feeling some type of way that you're eating. I'm And I had a little something,
It
something.
definitely does that. And I clocked it immediately.
You
Like
clock it?
it literally is that because you be looking at my say it was first of all pause. Let's editor rewind it. What was the first thing that I said on this pod? She was giving me dirty ass looks because I took a bite out of my sandwich. Clock that. Clock that.
I'm
Clock
not even
that.
I'm not even that kind of person. Like, why am I moving this way?
You just don't
Oh
want
my,
me to do things without you.
oh my God. There's someone who has like lights on their window and it's projecting a dick and there's cum coming out of it.
Oh, oh, oh.
Wow. Yeah.
Nasty.
It's a
Wow.
pixeled animation. It just caught my eye. I was like, oh,
Wow.
why are people so horny like in college? Like, just get an education, you horny bastard. Like,
I
what you
don't know.
do?
They're just like really sexually repressed. And something about the freedom of not being home, like around your family, or like they just turn into cornballs, like heathens, actual sex heathens.
There's so many horny people, like so down bad. I'm like, bruh, like, don't you have a hand? Don't you have some equipment? You can deal with that on your own time. You don't need to be talking to this shorty. Like, bruh, let me tell you the craziest thing. I was in this class, right? Behind me is this shorty, she's British, right?
Right.
And this guy after class, Shorty's directly behind me. He walks up to her. He was literally across the aisle because we're on the edge seats. And then he's like, are you free tonight? And she's like, no, I gotta study for an exam. And he's like, well, are you free tomorrow? And then she's like, I gotta go to work. He's like, so are you free like that night? And then he bro, every waking hour, are you busy, madam? Let me get with you, madam. And he's bro, this is white. This is why I'm like, white boy game. There's some white boys who really ruin it for the others because he's like, give me your number. I'm not going to be chasing you around.
That just made the food in my mouth turn sour. Mind you, he is chasing her around. That's the crazy part.
What's wrong with you, brother? I heard that and I literally went.
Like, this really, really ties it into our last recording about how men cannot take a hint. Like,
But I've never. Is it just me? Maybe I'm biased, but I've never seen any other race do that. Like, if a dude, because think about it, if it was a black dude, right? He would have been like, yo, like he wouldn't have been like, are you free tonight? No, give me your number, bro. It was just that. Like, I think it's gonna get the connect at the gate just in case
right,
you run away. It was
right.
like, niggas like, like mommy, like So I'm thinking Dominican. Now, Asians, I've never really had any interactions with Asians, so unfortunately, I'm down. Actually, I'm getting married. What am I doing? Sorry, I forgot. I got my eye objective that I need to. I really hope he does not see this. Is he plotting if you already know the vibes? It's been years coming down the line. Like, is he really plotting? I'm trying to rationalize my behavior to myself.
How's it working for you?
I don't know. I really don't know. Am I as problematic as that guy who's like, I'm not gonna be chasing you around? And I'm like, dude, she's a fucking foreigner. Like, you're not spitting, you know, yard man, right?
Right.
Like, you're not giving yardy, like you're giving New England. Stop it. She's old England. Leave her be. Learn her language.
Right.
Do you want to go for tea?
A biscuit, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe a crumpet. Speak in her accent, bro. You're over here like, I'm not gonna chase you around. And then she gave the number up. I said, Bobo, did that work?
I don't know if it worked or maybe she was trying to get rid of him. Who knows?
When you try to get rid of people, you give them your contact information. You're like, oh yeah, I don't want to speak to you again. Here's my address.
Yeah, I'm gonna block him.
Bro, what? That's
No, I understand your I know where your mind's going. But in the context of like niggas will not take no for an answer, give them what they want or what they think they want, and then never speak to the man.
I'll
Fake
just
numbers, fake
scream.
numbers work wonders. I'm telling you right now.
You
Those
burst down.
Google, yeah, those Google like those fake Google numbers. You can download an app, and it's like when you're out and about, and like niggas will not leave you alone. It's very useful.
Lena,
In my
you're doing
opinion.
everything but saying no. What the
No,
fuck?
you are literally, it is literally no. It's literally no, I have a boyfriend. No, or like anything, everything is no, but niggas don't care.
It's gonna get a little personal.
But it's scary though. I've heard a lot of stories of like they can't take rejection well, and like women will get hurt as a result of it for saying no. So I think that's a real fear that ladies have.
Men be scary in this motherfucker.
It's a real fear that I have. I've encountered scary men that like I don't know. It's like you can feel the hostility. Like if I say no, are you gonna punch me? I don't know. I'm scared.
Let them. I want a nigga to try. Try it. I've been learning some new shit. I want to practice because literally, I can really handle you. Not that I don't fight men.
Why your eyes? Why was there a pause?
I didn't mean it the first time. I'm not this kind of person. Guys, you're killing me with this shit. When we go back to the R. Kelly, I'm killing him a little R. Kelly right now. When he was pleading for his life.
No, that shit, I'm sorry. Not funny at all, but kind of fucking hilarious. Like the way he was just. I'm sorry. Sorry to all his victims, but that whole interview was like it was so ridiculous. It was funny.
The way people believed him was insane.
I don't know how you could. Maybe we just have too much experience with like manipulative liars that we could just see right through it. I think that's why it was so funny because he's obviously, to me, this is obviously a lying man that's trying so hard to just be believable.
I was looking at it and I said, "Oh well, he's lying." Like I didn't think it was a like 2 minutes in, I was like, "Oh well, that's this nigga showed up and he just said, today I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna make some shit up." So he's like, "I didn't hog tie her." What? Who said hog tie? Who brought that up? Did he snitch on himself? I don't even know I don't know. I'm completely ignorant on this subject matter. So I'm speaking from a place of absolute ignorance. I watched two minutes of this interview. I was like, he's fucking lying. I'm out. Like, there's nothing entertaining here. There's not a did he Willie Wooney, did he? Nah. Wow. Pan to the camera right now.
No.
Pan. Let the camera pan. Shorty gobbled up the whole thing. There's this much bread. You saw before there was this big ass sandwich. I'm hating like an Olympic sport today. What is up with me?
If bitches are not hating on you this life, you're doing something wrong.
Facts. Yo, can we get some haters in the comment section so we know?
Dead ass, bro. I want to argue with somebody. Hate. I want to see that shit. Come on. I got time.
What the fuck is wrong with you? No, don't hate. All love over here. We love.
But let me trust. I'm ready. Okay. This is not she could be all love and light, and I can be too. But catch me on a day that I really want to beat bitches up. Trust. I'll be up in them comments.
Wait a minute. You're scared of getting hit, but you're beating bitches up. Don't look around. Who are you looking around for?
Editor? I'm looking for our editor right now. He's just
Bro, the day we have an editor, y'all bitches will
me.
never see that shit coming, bro. We're gonna we're gonna put mad edits. It's gonna be a Quenlin Black
one. Bro, I'm telling you right now, I'm turning everything into a thirst trap. Dead ass, bro. It's going to turn into like on some like
40-minute long,
like
40-minute long edits.
Yes, literally 40-minute long TikTok edit. Oh god.
Zero substance.
No, just straight face.
When we blow up, are we selling out like the first opportunity, or are we like holding?
Nah, never. We can never do that. We can never do that. What you stretching your fucking chin for?
Damn, a shorty face can't be itchy. Like,
No, because she's contemplating it, y'all. Let this be known. Edit.
bro, edit that shit out. She's trying to make me look like something I'm not. Bro, I was literally on my higher spiritual self. Like, this is what I mean, bro. Like, I come on here on some Zen shit and you really ramp me up. Like, why? I've been so Zen, guys. I went on a retreat and I was like, Shavasana, like, all that. Like, I was gagging.
No, but she really was. She called me after she'd come back from the trip, and I could hear it in her voice, like she needed that. And then she got a retwist after, but you could have, yeah, bitches can't touch her. Cannot touch her. What?
Y'all can't see it, but I'm twerking right now in my chair. Bro, my nyash is nyashing. Bro, I lost 20 pounds.
What?
I didn't even see that shit coming.
That's crazy.
I did a weigh-in today and I was like, ooh, okay. All right.
You don't have a skill there. I don't have a skill in my house because I never really
I'm not a scale person. I'm more just like, I want to spend the summer getting toned and shit. I want to hit my back and my core the hardest so that I can stabilize like my back and my hip. It's purely tactical, just so that I can be an able-bodied individual with some flexibility. Because I did some yoga. I think I might be a yoga bitch. Because the way I was zen, like,
I love me some yoga. We should do it together one day. I feel like you would enjoy it.
I feel like when we work out together, it's always a tragedy.
Because you keep taking me to that fuck ass gym. It's always a fucking tragedy. Did we talk about this gym here? I feel like we did in the earlier episode.
No, you can talk about it again. I don't think we.
Oh my goodness. There's a reason why we only go to this gym once every 2 years. At least I only go once every fucking 2 years to the specific gym because I feel like there is a lot of negative spiritual energy and it's all directed towards me every time I step through the bitch. Okay.
Don't do that.
The first time I went, it was like, well, the first time I went actually was not bad. It was a lot. All right. Like the trainer that we have is like, he's really cool. He's really nice, but he puts belt to ass. Okay. He really does put belt to ass.
Relax, bro. Nah, I actually beef with him. I cry. I used to be a crier, bro. I used to cry in the gym, bro. I was like, please.
This is literally because like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know the term for this stuff, but like our workouts will rely on each other. I finish one part and then she does one part, and like it's kind of interchangeable. I don't know how to describe it.
No, it was the way that you were running fast as fuck. I was so fucking mad, bro. I was actually mad as fuck. Cause I would do a workout and then she runs, right? I'd get on the bike, she runs, and then we switch off. I'm on the bike, I'm being considerate. It's not because I'm tired. That has nothing to do.
The bike was our leisure. That was like you can catch your breath because it had a fan going and you could just literally just fuck around, just like whatever, right? I'm trying to get back to the bike, bitch. I don't want to be outside running out and around this fucking building a million trillion times. I'm trying to get back on the bike so I can have some fan going. Ugh.
And this is where I realized she's super inconsiderate because this shorty would run so fucking fast. I was on that bike for like 10 seconds. The moment I hop on, she's back. I said, bruh, there's no way you're running all of that. There's no way. You must be Usain Bolt. She goes from not working out to being a fucking Olympic runner. I said, bruh, I know she was running the whole thing too. That's what made me that's what made me the most upset because she was actually doing the route. And I'm like, I'm running the same route. I'm like, nah, I actually can't stand this bitch.
I love it when she was running the route because I'll be on that bike just so fun. Great.
And then
the first experience
went outside.
Yeah, she was just going through it. She actually came back in crying. I'm like, bitch, come the fuck on. And I think what you guys don't realize is like when we get into like that gym, like we can actually be quite competitive with each other. Like, so it was like constantly trying to like keep up. So like if I'm running, if I'm like there, she has to be right there with me. And if she's over there, I have to be right there with her. So
funny thing is, guys, I'm not a competitive person. Let's clip that. I'm not a competitive person, so this bitch is over here competing with herself. And then I'm over here like,
flip the fact that I'm rolling the fuck out of my eyes. Like, please, bitch. You're not a competitive person.
I am not, Lena. What are you talking about? I'm not competitive.
I feel like our experience in the gym would say otherwise.
No, it's because you're doing too much. So then now I have to do too much. What am I gonna do? Lag behind? I'm just trying to stay even with you. I see myself as your equal, bro. Clip that. Clip that in case anything happens. You have that footage.
So actually, the first time that I went to that gym, it was very grueling work. It was a lot, but it wasn't as terrible. I was sore as a mother trucker for days to come after that first workout with them. Terrible.
Bro, terrible. She had to drive. We decided we're gonna go to Chipotle. She had to drive my car, bro. I could not drive my own vehicle, bro.
It was so bad.
Oh my, why were we hurting so bad? We just wake up and we're like, today's our health.
No, literally, that's literally what we did. We had no prep. We literally just said, you know what, today we're gonna go hard. Absolutely no warm up, no, just said, you know what, today's the day.
Yeah, I think today is today I'm gonna go crazy in the gym. And then we go crazy, and then I'm like, I wake up the next day, I'm like, I can't walk. Ow.
Right. The meal afterwards, dead silent. There's nothing funny. There's nothing to talk about.
I hate how true that is. So painfully true.
So the second time I come to this gym, okay. Oh, y'all don't know this about me, but I love me a good acrylic set. Okay, this was my birthday set. They were very long, very extravagant, very cute. Okay, I would say they're long. They're like this long. I get long nails.
Oh my god, yeah, they were really long. Shit.
Bad bitch nails, okay? Mm-hmm. And usually I don't have an issue working out with long nails. Because at the time I didn't really do a lot of like lifting stuff. Like, like lifting weights. I don't really do that. It wasn't my thing at the time. But the second time I went, oh my god, she had us doing rounds of literally.
Clarify who she is, because they're gonna think I'm over here sending you to the gulag.
No, it was okay. It was the trainer. It was a different trainer this time. A woman.
I don't want to hear none of that Dahlia hate out there. No, whatever. Fuck y'all niggas already. I'm already being defensive. Why? Is it a guilty conscience?
Yeah. Yes, actually. Clock that. Self-awareness.
Not the projecting.
And so she had us literally doing 30 reps of what the fuck. Like, it was insane. I'm talking, we're jumping over blocks, we're lifting shit, we're pushing shit, we're just doing shit. And I'm like
I'm trying to think, why the fuck were we doing that?
And she, like, I told her this is my first time with her in her class, because this was a different trainer this wasn't the other guy. I think it was also your first time too.
I've never seen that shorty in my fucking life.
Right. So I'm there and I'm like, okay. And so it was a partnered workout. So you have your partner and like you all go through it together. When I tell you this is genuinely the longest workout, if all my experience in the gym, that was the longest workout of my entire life. And to top it off, we're doing deadlifts. And you know what lifts? My fucking nail. My nail lifts off the nail bed and is bleeding. And it hurts. Now, if you know what it feels like to break a fucking nail and to lift it completely off the nail bed, like, okay, again, I told you, I do nails quite a bit. So I've had my experience of like my horror stories with nails, but this was by far the fucking worst. It literally, like, you can see, it was literally like this much nail was left. Everything else had been lifted up. Like,
is this the nail?
That was how much was left.
No, is this the finger?
Yeah.
It grew. Bitch, you're
yeah,
fine.
that's the crazy part. I really fucked up my pinky nails specifically. I don't know why they always like lift so bad,
Because
but
you're not gripping the thing correctly.
yeah, but also I can't because they were fucking
Mm.
hot.
Right, but then it's like with those long ass nails, like no, you leave that puppy out. You're like you gotta leave. You kind of gotta lift like
I got
this. It's
it
kind of awkward.
right. So yeah, luckily like my nails grow back really fast. It took about like I don't know how long it took, but for it to fully grow back, it looks like nothing ever happened to it. Like it's crazy. But yeah, it kind of took a little while, but it grew back. But yeah, terrible. Absolutely terrible. That lady felt so bad for me. I'm here with a broken bleeding nail. I'm out of breath. I'm fucking I just don't know. I don't know what's going on. I just
And y'all don't even play with Luna. She's fit. This
right,
shorty's
right, right. Like don't do me like that because I work out. Like and even if I don't work out, like I
no,
feel
let
like
alone athletic. Like you
I
kind of like you can go like when you log in. I'm like, oh my fucking
can
god.
go the distance.
I hate it when she locks in. I hate it because then that means I have to go ham. And I'm like,
Right.
I thought I was here on some chill shit, and then you had to do too much. Like,
And
right.
then, but I enjoy working out. Once you get in the zone, you're in the zone. It's fun. But I did lock in there because I'm like, fucking, I'm already fucking here. Like I just gotta lock in. I just got to. But that was such no words. No words. Bless you.
She was mad as fuck.
As fuck.
I felt like I was gonna get in trouble. I felt like that feeling when your mom's mad and you can tell she's mad from coming from work. I did talk in the car, right, bro? I felt like it was my fault. That's how mad she was, and I was like, "There's nothing I could have said." I brought her there. I told her to come. I told her let's do this workout, even though it was like in honor of some a lady who passed, R.I.P. That shorty. Apparently, she used to work out there. I said, so are we getting crucified for some scenes? I feel like what is happening? I'm sorry, girl. R.I.P. you, but damn, the living, the living were hurting that day.
Literally.
God.
No, I was like, and I don't know, like I don't remember. I think I was a blackout mad, but I was fucking pissed. But sometimes, like, I don't even say anything. Like, I'll, there's levels to my anger. Okay, like, there's like, like, I'll crash out and I'll be mad. Like, I'll fucking yell, whatever. But that's really like down here, right? A tier above that is like I'm silent. I'm just silent.
You want Lena to yell. Like that means that people are going to keep their heads.
Right.
Someone will eat. The national security doesn't have to be threatened. But the moment she's like, and then she starts smiling, I'm like, we're cooked. We're done.
The people
Get in the bunker on some World War II shit. It's about to go down. She's about to click the nuclear bomb. It's fuck everybody. I get out of the way because I'm gonna everyone catches the smoke, even if you weren't involved. If you happen to call, she's like, what the fuck do you want? I said, right. Sorry for calling you without knowing what the fuck is up with you.
Clearly that was your fucking fault. Like, read the room. No, because it really hasn't been like that. Like, I remember when I used to live with my mom. I'm going to we got into an argument. I don't remember what it was, but I was so pissed. I started cleaning everything. I deep cleaned like that entire. You remember like the entire downstairs portion of my house?
The way you cope is just
it's so interesting. But
there's
like
no coping. Like it's either crashing out for whatever reason or cleaning. Why can't you just like regulate, buddy? Like it's too much. We don't know which side of we're on. But like she's cleaning. Is she mad cleaning? Like what?
No, she could. I don't know if you could tell it was mad. Yeah, you could tell. You could definitely tell it was mad cleaning because she kept sending my siblings to like help me. I don't want you to fucking help me. I want you to get the fuck out of my way. I was just so mad. It was so mad that time. And like, it's so funny because like at the time, like this is when I was like a teenager. So this is like, moody, angsty teen, anger, a lot of shit going on. So like that type of anger that I had at the time, like my family was scared. I find that now I find that really fucking hilarious. But at the time, like they were real life, like teeny bit, maybe a lot of it, just scared of me when I was angry because it didn't really get to that point a lot of the time. I was just like, okay.
But I feel like I haven't seen you until recently. I haven't seen you that mad. You
Yeah,
haven't been angry in a very long time.
I haven't been. Like, I really haven't been. I've been cooling it, y'all. I've been really cooling it. Really. I've never been I've been testing me, but I kept it like cool. Okay, all right. I try. Y'all don't see me. Y'all don't see this. Y'all don't recognize. I try. Like I really try.
That accent came out and everything. No,
it's so serious. Like I'm being so serious. Like
astral projected, guys. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. It just caught me so off guard. Like I literally didn't know what to do with my body. Oh my god! Really, I believe you. I believe you.
Man. But yeah, I feel like I've gotten older, so I've gotten better at regulating my emotions, which I think naturally happens or should naturally happen. It should naturally happen to people as they age, but that's the case for everyone. Also, not even because I put in a lot of work. Let me pat myself on the back. I put in a lot of work, a lot of time and therapy into like recognizing what my triggers were and like not when to know what I'm getting to that point of like really heightened emotions and all that stuff. I put in the work so that I don't have to crash out on you bitches. Because if it gets to that point, it's up. It's really up. So
how I deal with Lena's crash outs, I disappear into the background. I don't
I turn around and she's gone.
I don't make any sudden movements. I don't talk. I don't even smile. I do the mannequin challenge. I swear to God, I pause them up because I'm like, right. They're like, no, back to I said, I'm not here.
Making yourself as small as humanly possible.
I'm just like blending, bro. If I could disappear, I would. Sometimes I'm in a closed room. I'm looking at the exit. I'm looking at her. I'm like, I just need to be quiet to like for my safety.
I'm crying. I'm crying. No, but real talk. I remember like I was getting into it with one of my siblings like a while ago, and I was like, and I again like I haven't crashed out in a long time, so I threatened. I was like, listen, keep this up. Crash out is pending today. Got her shit together immediately. Cause who wants that? Who wants that? I don't want that. You don't.
I feel like my crash outs don't have that effect on people.
Tell you, it takes a lot of years of really whooping niggas' ass to get to that point.
Clip that.
Whoa, guys!
You on yourself. You indicted yourself in one cast. It takes really a few minutes. I tell you, she snitches on herself eventually. You just gotta wait it out.
No, but I just find it so funny because like you wouldn't expect that. I feel like a lot of people would not expect that from me.
No, a lot of people expect that from me, and I'm not even like that anymore. I've changed. I feel like I don't know. What are my crash outs like? My vision goes red. If I get to the point where I'm like
your crash outs are really dependent on like if it's like if it's a person that really don't fuck with and is really triggering for you, then that it's like it has to the environment, everything has to be in line in order for you to crash out. It's not going to be like random. It has to be about a very specific kind of like triggering personal. I'd be like, oh, I'm bugging out. Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? Type shit, right? But like when you get mad, I feel like it's more on like principle. It's more on principle. You're not just
like out. I get mad and then I just like I'm like, all right, and then I come back down.
Yeah, so it doesn't really get
mad. When you get mad, you stay upset.
Right, exactly. Yep. You don't like you don't stay mad. I stay.
I think that's where the fear aspect stays. Because then, bro, if it ever gets to a point where you plot, God forbid Lena plots
Because
on
literally,
you. Actually,
give me
fuck,
enough
no
time.
one's gonna help you. Cause you're so bro, you can get vindictive like a motherfucker, bro. I'm like, I wouldn't even think of that. I wouldn't even, why would you do that? Where did that thought come from?
I had time. I had time. I had time. I was so angry to the point of creation.
That's how the universe is made. I'm mad as fuck. The Big Bang.
Literally.
Literally, actually.
Oh my god.
We are very different. We're very different people.
But you know, it works. It works somehow. I think like sometimes like I said, I can stay like for me, my problem is like I will ruminate a lot on thoughts. It's just it's just but what helps in our friendship is like being able to talk to you about it, and because you know me so well, so well, you can kind of see where that thought is branching off into. You can see where the thoughts, the way it's planning in my head, and you can get me to kind of like, okay, I see where you're coming from, but let's break it down.
Let's
Because
get back to the roots because you stuck in the
yes,
project right now.
exactly what I'm trying to say. Like it's so quick for me to branch out into all these million trillion different thoughts, and like it gets really overwhelming, obviously. But to get to the root of it, it can be a little bit tricky sometimes. And sometimes I think that's where our conversations really help. Like the other day when I was really upset, this girl really helped me out to figure out what it was like therapy. Like a lot of our conversations are like therapy. And I think we talked about this before in like some previous episodes. Like we got to kind of the root of like where that emotion was kind of coming from, and we realized like, you know, it had been building for a long time. It's just like today is the day. Today is the day that it pops off. But you know, now me opening up to you guys. You still like me if I'm crazy?
Finally, I don't look like the only crazy one. I'm like, yo, stop playing and show them how crazy you are. Because before you
Right?
were doing a podcast, you're like, hi guys, I said, y'all don't even know this shorty's good.
Don't know. But I'm telling you, like, as crazy as I am, if you are in my life, if we have a relationship, you love it here. Okay? You fucking love it over here. Don't look around. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hold on. Y'all
You
can't
look,
see her.
you look, you look nuts right now. They didn't see you. They didn't. I wasn't doing it.
Y'all just like,
This is what I love about the perspective of this, of how it shoots. It's like you only see one person at a time. So yeah, Lena, we believe you, bud.
no, but y'all, like, if you are in my life, I treat you well, you treat me well. And I think I keep going back to like stuff that we talked about in past episodes. We always find a way of like bringing it back into like current conversations because it's always relevant. The people that I have in my life really show up and show out for me because I show up and show out for them. So let's ponder on that. Okay, if you want to have that type of relationship, you gotta be that.
I think that is a perfect place to end today's podcast. Thank you so much for spending tonight with us. Lena loves you. I kind of like you. I don't know y'all. So
she's capping. She's capping. She's literally obsessed. Like literally obsessed.
We'll see. Well, I'll see you guys on the next one.
Toodles.
Bye.